many years I've taught on leadership, and there's something that has always bothered me. You see, I would go to these conferences and I would teach people how to lead, and somebody would come up to me and say, John, these leadership principles that you teach, or the leadership principles that are in your books, they're really good. But the problem is, John, I'm not a leader. And they would kind of walk away saying, boy, that was good stuff. I wish I could use it. And I would always want to call them back and say, no, wait a minute, come on back here. You are a leader. Because leadership isn't title, it's not position, it's influence. And it doesn't matter who you are, you influence somebody, so therefore you have some leadership over or with somebody. Well, after about 15 to 20 years of hearing those comments, I finally said, I'm going to write a book that will answer that issue once and for all. Well, that was probably a little ambitious, but I gave it a shot. I called it the 360-degree leader. And the reason I called it the 360-degree leader is because I'm talking about being able to lead people above you, beside you, and beneath you. I mean, 360 degrees. Influencing people above you, beside you, beneath you. Now, I really wanted to call the book Leading from the Middle of the Pack with a subtitle, Follow Me, I'm Right Behind You. Because that's what I was really talking about. Hey, you don't have to be the first person or the top person to be the only influence in the organization. Well, I think of all the leadership books I've written, this is the most empowering book that gives people freedom of anything that I've ever shared in the area of leadership, because all of a sudden you're in the middle of an organization, you're not the top leader, it's highly probable that you're not one, you may never be number one, but you're in the middle somewhere. And I teach you in the 360-degree leaders 9 ways to influence and lead people above you, 7 ways to lead people beside you or beneath you. I promise you this. The moment you start reading these practical ideas of how to lead above, beside, and below, you'll catch on real quickly, and you'll be smiling pretty soon in your job saying, I am a 360-degree leader.